Transfer rumors are heating up and everyone is looking towards AC Milan, wondering what is going to happen with this club. They have been incredibly successful in domestic football in Italy, but also most importantly in the Champions League. One of those clubs that have won it multiple times. And guys, we're talking about winning. AC Milan hasn't won anything this year, specifically in the Serie A, coming in the 4th position, right behind Inter. They're city rivals and have also lost against the likes of Inter in the Champions League and have allowed their rivals to go to the Champions League final, something that AC Milan needed to do themselves. So today we're going to dive in and rebuild the Rossoneri, and we're going to do it by looking at all of the transfer rumors that are going on with the club in terms of players going away, player contracts expiring, transfers that are legitimately happening right now as we speak, and players that could possibly come into the squad to bring them back to their full strength. Let's get after it. Before we dive into the squad, let's start with the players that are leaving AC Milan for sure. So Brahim Diaz is obviously returning to the likes of Real Madrid. So goodbye, buddy. Have a good time. Bakayoko is returning to Chelsea, and I don't think it's going to be easy for him to find a good club once again. So Bakayoko, he is terminated as well in terms of a loan. Aster Vranks has played for Belgium, the main national team, after the news have come out of him not actually staying at AC Milan. They are not willing to pay the release clause, I believe, so he is going. Serginho Dest, again, the release clause is not going to be paid by AC Milan. He's going to return to Barcelona. Mirante and also Tatarusanu. I don't know about the backup goalkeepers. I don't think they're going to play a big role in here because obviously we do have Magnon, but the legend himself, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, has retired in tears in a stadium. It was a beautiful sight to see him connect with the fans and players, but Zlatan is not going to be here, and I sadly cannot release him. Why? Like, why can't I release him? This is so silly, but just imagine Zlatan would go as well. As far as I'm aware, Rafa Leao has gone ahead and extended his contract, so he will do the same. But when it comes down to the players who are going to be ending their contract in 2024, you obviously have to think about those players possibly being moved on in order to cash in. But if you look at the list of players, you have players like Messias, a 31-year-old, Giroud, a 35-year-old, a bunch of players who have been loaned out, including Mattia Caldara, Maldini's son, Daniel Maldini, who has been at Spezia. You have Colombo, you have Bresciani, and then Simon Kjaer, who I don't think you necessarily want to keep around as well because he'll be 34 years old in the next season. So those are the players who we will possibly let go or have already let go of. Let's now focus on the starting 11 and the news surrounding them. First of all, sad news. Sandro Tonali, the guy I think of when I think of AC Milan, he is sadly all of a sudden linked with Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle's contract proposal to Sandro Tonali, more than double salary and also add-ons to be included in the contract. AC Milan are negotiating on a 70 million deal to structure. That is insane. Tonali going to play alongside Bruno Guimaraes and Joelinton and Willock. It just sounds crazy to me, but it is looking like it's going to happen. Newcastle wanted Barella, but now they're going for Tonali. So Tonali is someone I will have to sadly let go. As I was talking about Giroud just a second ago, I found some news. And apparently, Olivier Giroud has declined a big offer from Saudi Arabia to continue his adventure at AC Milan. By the way, what a beautiful kit. But that means we're going to keep a hold of Giroud, but there are rumors of a new striker, which we'll get to in just a sec. So now, with the likes of Rafa Leao having extended his contract, but being quite unhappy about the release of Maldini, I think it's kind of the same with Mike Magnon. A lot of players in the AC Milan squad seem to be quite unhappy about the release of Paolo Maldini, as I think he was like the sporting director. A lot of things are up in the air, but Leao has extended and he wants to stay at Milan and achieve things. Giroud, we obviously have just seen that he might have said said no to Saudi Arabia. Salamakers is someone I personally just don't believe in. We'll never believe in him, so we will definitely get a new winger there. And I think there's a great opportunity on the market right now. And then going into the cam position, De Ketelaere currently playing for the under-21s in the Belgium national team. I'm desperately hoping that this kid finally gets his break, especially with Brahim Diaz, who has now left and gone back to Real Madrid. I think this might be his time. And then going down, we sadly have the likes of Benacer, and this is a tough spot to be in because Benacer, he is in crutches. Yes, he is on a long-term injury, and with Tonali possibly leaving, Benacer probably not being ready for the start of the season, it's not looking good for that AC Milan midfield. So I'm really interested to see what we can find in terms of rumors for that midfield and bring those players in. But generally speaking, going back to it, you do have the likes of Pobega and you do have Krunic. Adli, I'm not even sure if they actually give this guy any play time. I don't think I've seen him play for AC Milan lately. I will have to check back myself, as I obviously don't watch every single game, but Benacer is a big loss, and it will be depending on when he comes back for AC Milan, when they can look strong again in midfield. But Theo Hernandez is another one. This is an incredible player, obviously, and he's in the sights of Manchester United, Manchester City, and Real Madrid to convince AC Milan an offer of 70 million would be required. In my eyes, Theo Hernandez is the best attacking left back in the world of football. I don't see anyone better than him. I know people love Alphonso Davies, they love different players, but for me, Theo Hernandez is the pinnacle of an attacking left back these days. So he is probably going to be linked to many teams. Now, I would love for him to stay at AC Milan. I think he fits in perfectly there, but I am worried that one day, if his brother goes over to PSG, which is bound to happen by the looks of things, Lucas Hernandez from Bayern to PSG, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Nuno Mendes is being moved on by PSG at one point and Theo Hernandez comes in to play alongside his brother, because the PSG fans want to have French players in their team and kind of go away from this world star lineup. So this is an interesting one for me personally. But going back again into the squad here, we obviously do have Tomori, who's a beast, Kalulu, who's an extremely talented player, and Calabria, the captain, who I personally don't see leaving. Mike Maignan, as we all know, has been linked to many teams. Chelsea has apparently wanted him. They also want Onana. Also, like, multiple teams are looking for goalkeepers, possibly Manchester United, who knows. But Mike Maignan has been so good at AC Milan. Obviously had a little bit of an injury where Tatarusanu had to step in and play, but generally speaking, I think Mike Maignan is one of the top 5 best goalkeepers in the world as we speak. But the bench also doesn't look great. Like, AC Milan is in really bad shape right now. Malik Thiaw is one I really like. He has done really well when he came into the squad. But going away from that again, down here, Tonali, as we said, he's going. Ibrahimovic retiring. Rebic is linked to Turkish divisions. The same goes for Origi. He has been linked to teams like Fenerbahce, where he could kind of revive his career again and play as the main striker, because Ener Valencia is moving away. But now Fenerbahce has apparently gone ahead and signed Dzeko, so I don't know if that's going to work out. But Origi seems to not be necessarily in the plans there as well, and possibly moving away. And then going down that list, you have a bunch of low-rated players who maybe get some playtime or not, but you can tell there's a lot of work to be done at AC Milan, so let's start it off immediately. This next player walking into the club, as odd as it is, I brought him into Inter's team because I thought with Lukaku going to Chelsea, Dzeko going away, there was a good chance they needed a big man to play alongside Lautaro Martinez. Well, guys, AC Milan are linked to Marcus Thuram as we speak. Yes, I might have got him into the Inter squad, but he could also be ideal for this team right here. Marcus Thuram is an amazing player, but here are the news. AC Milan are now pushing to get Marcus Thuram deal done. Proposal has been improved this week and talks will follow in the next hours. PSG and Leipzig remain in the race, but Milan want to accelerate as soon as possible. That news has literally just come out, and obviously Thuram is coming in with a lower rating than Giroud, so that will allow him to grow behind Giroud. He's still somewhat young, I guess we could say, but he comes in right here with some great stats. 24 years old, 6'4" tall, could be that target man that plays in this 4-2-3-1 type formation that AC Milan has been running. So honestly, it could be perfect. One more season of Giroud and then Thuram takes over. Why not? Frenchman for a Frenchman. And I have also read up on other news where it said that Theo Hernandez and Giroud are trying to convince him to join them at AC Milan. Let's see if it works out. This next signing I'm making is one of the most wanted players and talents in world football right now, and it is Arda Güler. Clubs from England like Arda Güler, but it's especially FC Barcelona and AC Milan who are most active. The Italian club seems to have a head start according to L'Equipe. Guys, this is Arda Güler, and he doesn't look like himself at all, but he is one of the biggest talents in world football right now with a release clause of only like 17.5 million. It's an absolute joke, and honestly, he's gonna force me to change this starting 11 because there's no way I don't play him. So I was thinking, since I don't like Salamakers anyways, how about we go with like a 4-2-2, right? 4-2-2 formation, right? And then we have Leao up there in that center forward type position, right? We're gonna drop him a little bit lower that way. Giroud can play on that right striker position. Actually, I messed up here. Hold on. Striker, center forward. There we go. That way Leao doesn't lose too much of his rating. He's exactly the same rating there. De Ketelaere plays on the left. Salamakers, get the hell out of my team. Arda Güler, welcome. AC Milan, as you guys know, did have a Turkish player before with the likes of Hakan Çalhanoğlu, who now obviously plays at Inter. So maybe they want to make him the next Hakan of the league. He would be such a joy to watch at AC Milan. I honestly would watch every single game of AC Milan. Wherever that kid goes, I'm going to watch every single game of him. Obviously, as you guys know, I have Turkish origins, so I'm very excited about his talents being recognized worldwide. But let me know what you think of Arda Güler in the comments down below. Where do you think should he be going? Since Sandro Tonali is now going to Newcastle, according to the news, they need a replacement. With Tonali's sale to Newcastle being very close, Milan could break into the race for Fratesi along with Juventus and Inter. Milan could satisfy Sassuolo's 40 million request and anticipate other clubs. So I'm assuming that means they need to sign this man. With Tonali going, with Benacer injured, you need someone to lead that midfield. And Fratesi could be that guy. 8 goals and 1 assist in the previous season. Sassuolo are obviously asking for a lot of money, but this is a player that is still quite young and has a bright future ahead of him. Him being Italian and such a good talent as well is making him such a great option for this AC Milan team. He comes in, overtakes Pobega immediately, and he is great. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak, but coming in with the age of 22. Obviously, next season when it begins, he'll be 23. So he could be a very good addition to support Benacer. Benacer is incredible. I really like him. I think he's extremely underrated. But Fratesi and Benacer could actually be a great pairing. I would be looking forward to seeing that happen. Obviously, who knows if they're going to play this 4-2-2 formation. Could be a thing they do because, you know, it could work out for them. But I don't think it's going to happen necessarily. I just love the fact that Arda Güler just fits in there. And obviously, I can't drop De Ketelaere. Or I could push De Ketelaere onto the right wing, but that sounds silly to me. Having said that, Güler actually plays kind of on that right attacking midfield for Fener. So he could play right wing for us. And then we could go back to the 4-2-3-1 with Leao on the left just to keep it somewhat realistic. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense. Next up, my friends, is a player that I personally really admire. You might know it already, but Milan are evaluating AZ Alkmaar's midfielder Tijani Reinders before deciding to open negotiations. I think he would be absolutely amazing at AC Milan and could possibly fight for a starting 11 spot against the likes of Fratesi at some point, but at least replace Benacer while he is injured. That could be something he could do and push himself into the starting 11. So Tijani Reinders is now now joining AC Milan from AZ Alkmaar. Yes, this is a big boy transfer, and I'm very happy to welcome him into the squad. I will take Balotore out of the team and add him onto the bench right there. And actually, Florenzi, I'm not too interested in either. Pobega and Reinders, great backups for the midfield. Krunic, someone that we also do have in this squad, but someone I don't necessarily personally believe in too much. But we'll keep him around for now. But I think for the first season, that is enough transfers. Let's see how this team does. This is the formation. Let's keep it the 4-2-3-1 way. Hopefully, it does work out. Well, guys, the first season is over with AC Milan, and we made it kind of far in the Champions League. I believe those are the quarterfinals where we lost against Leipzig, but that's okay. No cup final in May, which obviously shows that we haven't won the Italian Cup either. In the league, okay, third, I guess that is fine considering that we have let go of one of our biggest players in Tonali and had to bring in replacements. Inter winning it with only a 2-point gap. Next season, we're going to be stronger, I fully assume. And for that, let's take a look into this lineup. Now, Thuram is on an 85. I have now changed Güller's position to a right wing to kind of secure him that spot, because he has not been getting the play time that he deserves, but hopefully we can fix that in the next season. De Ketelaar, 82 rated. Thuram obviously with the 85 looking ridiculous. Leao on an 89 already. Benacer 86. Tomori 86. Kalulu has grown. Calabria on an 83. Theo Hernandez looking ridiculous. Magnon, obviously one of the best goalkeepers in the world already. And on the bench, we have the likes of Salamakers, Reinders, Pobega, Thiaw, all of these guys growing, which gives us a good feeling about this team when it comes down to the next few years. Thuram, top scorer. Rafa Leao, top goal contributor. And then Ketelaar coming in with 33 goal contributions himself, which is lovely to see. But as I said before, sadly, our boy Arda has only been given 9 games of play time. Still an exciting prospect. We need him to get more time, and whoever is hindering him from doing so needs to leave the club immediately.
Is that a threat?
And guys, this season, the boy played, and how he played. We are in the Europa League final with the team. Obviously, Champions League, we seem to have gotten kicked out in the group stages, but a Europa League final, we don't mind that. Thuram is 88 rated. Leao on a 91. Magnon on a 91. It just shows that there is amazing talent in this team. Theo Hernandez on a 91 as well. But the additions that we have made seem to have worked quite well. Thuram, Güler, and then also, obviously, we have brought in a bunch of backup players with Reinders and such. So I'm very happy with the state of the team as it stands. But at the same time, I am really surprised about the lack of transfer rumors at AC Milan. Like, I wanted to bring in new players this season. I couldn't find any rumors. Even the fan pages of AC Milan only seem to be talking about players leaving the club. So, yeah, I actually haven't brought in that many players if you look at it like that. Like Güler, Fratesi, and Thuram. And then we have Reinders. And that's it. Like, legit, that is it. It's crazy if you think about it like that. But hey, there's one more player I could get. It is the name of Luca Romero. Luca Romero is a big talent, has very, very high potential on FIFA. Used to have massive potential back in the day. Luca Romero, this one right here. He's apparently at Arsenal. I'm going to start scouting him. This Lazio talent is apparently one that AC Milan wants to bring in. But if he does play right wing, that kind of clashes with Arda. If they do get Arda, I don't think they're going to get him. But anyways, he is another one that comes into the club at some point, possibly. I'm going to think about that one still. But here we are in the finals against Sporting. Serie A, 4th position. Come on, lads. We need to win more trophies for sure. But here's the final. Let's see how you guys can do. Bang. Come on. Let's go. Thuram with the goal. And another one. He has won us a European trophy next season. Champions League. Come on, lads. We can do this. I believe in you. Oh, and also, Leao, 40 goals and 7 assists. De Ketelaar, Thuram, even Pobega doing really well. But Look at him. He has gotten 41 games and gotten 17 goal contributions. Arda is ready for AC Milan. So, Manchester City beaten, which is a great sign. Porto as the next opponent. Beaten. Okay. In the cup, we have Udinese. After that, Barcelona. Cup. Come on. Come on. Yes. Beautiful. Barca. Let's go. AC Milan. You can do it. Yes, you can do it. Manchester United in the final. Haven't played against United in a while. This is going to be interesting. So, lads, what do we have here? Manchester United, let's see straight away. How are things looking? And I believe we have won the cup as well, right? Let me just double check. The Italian Cup, Coppa Italia. Oh, no, we have not. Wait, did we lose? Oh, we must have lost the first game. Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. We have not been able to win the cup, Serie A. Let's go. All right. 4-point gap between us and Juventus and Napoli. Finally, AC Milan winning the title. And in the Champions League, obviously up against the likes of United. And this is the squad. Let's see the squad strength. Thuram, 90, De Ketelaere 89, Leao 92, Güler 87. Let's go. Midfield, Benacer must have been injured or something. No, sorry, Fratesi must have been injured and coming back from injury now. Benacer on an 89, Hernandez looking great. Maignan 93. Defensively, an amazing partnership right there. Calabria on an 88, and even players on a bench like Thiaw and Salamakers and Pobega have grown really, really nicely. Guys, it is time to take this team onto the pitch, see how Arda does in this squad. Rafa Leao is incredible. 41-7, 24-7, 22-10, 12-14. The front four, it's ridiculous. And now they will be playing against this United side. AC Milan against Osimhen, Van de Beek, interesting. Rashford, Antony, Casemiro, Declan Rice, Malacia, Disasi, Fernandez, Araujo, and De Gea. Okay. Well, Rafa Leao seems ready. All right, then. Champions League final. It is AC against Manchester United. Guys, I'm expecting wonders from this wonder kid right here. He is the one I'm going to be having the most fun with, hopefully. Oh my god, he played a terrible pass. What a terrible start. Is he going to cause us to concede here? Luckily, no. Arda, I'm banking on you, pal. Here we go. Thuram, Arda, once again getting involved. Good pass into the center. Is that a good ball? Oh, it could have been. Oh, it could have been, but they read it well. All the way to right back, and there goes Arda Güler. Arda Güler sees the Ketelaere. Can he find him with a cross? Yes, of course he can. And why is Fratesi continuing to run? Just stand still and wait for the ball and head it in. What the? Come on, man. Put in a tackle, please. No, don't do that. No, horrible defending. Oh my. United just continuously breaking down my defense. It's honestly worrying. It is honestly worrying. He's not even offside. Bro, it's 1-0. What are we doing? What is our back line doing right now? That is not AC Milan-like at all. Yes, Arda stepping in. The Ketelaere sees Thuram trying to make something happen, but we get the ball back. It is wow, a rocket, a flipping rocket from Rafa Leao. Yes, buddy, do your dance. You deserve it. What a finish from outside the box, man. I miss finesse shots, I really do, and finally one of them goes in. Look at that. Rafa Leao beats the keeper. Come on then, AC Milan. Let's win this. Rashford, he's just bouncing off of my players and somehow actually getting into space. Come on, man. What? Really? It's Osimhen. It's 2-1. And it's two defenders of AC Milan getting ruined by Marcus Rashford. That is just not okay. Are you kidding? Give him a red. All the way to the left. Thuram open in the center. Too many people surrounding him. He finds the pass into Arda. He turns back. Finds the ball into Fratesi. Arda Güler assist. Fratesi golasso. Come on then, lads. Oh my. Antony just turned me into a freaking pretzel. What? Ah, penalty. Come Come on, Theo Hernandez. Oh, it's Rashford. Of course, it's Rashford. But it's Magnon. My man, let's go. Oh, no way. He just played. Oh, my. Guys, are you kidding? What is that pass? That pass is a joke. Look at the control. Straight first touch. Straight into Osimhen. Oh my god. I don't know what kind of Champions League final this is, but it is an amazing one for a neutral. Get out of here, bro. What? Oh, what? Did you see what happened there? Oh, mate. I don't even know what to say at this stage. The gameplay seems unreal to me. Here goes Thuram. Come on, lads. Let's do something with this freaking ball. Arda! Bang! Yes! Let's go, baby! We're back again! You can't beat Calabria this late into the game. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. Theo Hernandez and Rafa Leao. That left side has been underutilized. I've seen that run from Leao. There goes the pass. Thuram finding Theo again. Inside. Lovely football. You need to score that. The Ketelar, you need to step in and score. Yeah, what? You're kidding me? What the hell kind of move was that? Theo, please, just get one freaking tackle in. Oh, thank God he was offside. We're going into extra time, lads. In extra time, I am subbing on Pobega. He comes on for Fratesi, who seems very tired. Salamakers I can't trust in, but Tio comes on for Kalulu. Benacer, thank you for that steal. All the way to Rafa Leao. Cut back in. Yes. Oh my God! Let's go! Let's freaking go! What a goal! The assist from the Ketelar. Rabona pass into Thuram to win the Champions League trophy. It couldn't have been more dramatic. What a Champions League final this is. Honestly, I am sweating. Calabria, please just win one of these battles against Rashford, man. Not again, please. Okay, we got that. What? You're going to give him a free kick? You might as well just give him a free goal, man. I cleared it off the line. Let's go. I can't believe it. I knew Rashford would shoot right into that corner. Guys, what a flipping Champions League final this has turned out to be. Please stop misplacing passes. This could be the end. This could legit be the end. Take him out. Someone take him out. No penalty. No penalty. Let's go. We've won it. Calabria, the captain, gets the chance to lift this trophy, guys. It was an insane Champions League final, honestly. Ridiculous. But at the end, we came through, we beat them, and we are lifting that trophy. AC Milan rebuild is done. I'm very interested to see what they're going to do in this summer transfer window. A lot of work to be done, but hey, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Take care and peace.